Hello, hello, welcome back. Today we are going to be reviewing Volume 4, Chapter 26, A Day with Mr. Bambi. I'm excited to get started. So, starting out, we see Haru here. She looks like she's in the garden club room, or maybe you're one of her dorm rooms, but let's see. They say that rabbits can die of loneliness, but what does this rabbit do to cope with hers? Um, if that's a question, then from what we can gather, Haru spends her time with other people, um, in bed. That's just that's just what I got from her interactions with certain characters. Like she sleeps around, so I'd imagine that's what she does with her time. If she's not in the gardening club, of course. I'm not saying that sleeping around is the only thing that she does. But when people get lonely, sometimes they mistake their desire and want for sex with simply just wanting connection with someone. And I feel like that happens a lot in our society as well. So, continuing on. Where's Haru going in this thick and dense forest? Oh, Haru's in the woods. What's this? We have a little synopsis of what happened. Oh, okay, so it's just recounting what happened. They go see, ended up in the ghetto. Kind of freaked out, met a panda. Told him he has a herbivore fetish. He's dangerous to Haru and stuff like that, and that's pretty much it. So Haru's in this forest here. This again. I always get lost in the solemn, quiet, beautiful, and cold forest. Wait a minute. Since when do they have a forest? From what I've seen, their area is pretty darn urban. Like, is this? Hold on. Is this a metaphor for something? Yeah, they don't have forest unless that's their like room or something. Those natural habitat rooms that they have at school. I keep on walking and quickly realize that there is nothing warm about this forest. No matter how many branches I go through, I can never find the exit. I see a lonely sea of. Oh, okay. Okay, so this forest is a metaphor for Louis then. Wow, okay, so is she having sex with Louis right now? Is that what's happening? Like she can't. So is this whole thing, this whole scene, is it a metaphor of her never being able to connect with Louis fully? Like, are these trees metaphors for barriers that he puts up, or metaphors for his antlers that she's grabbing? Maybe like a devil metaphor or something like that. Because Louis, these traits that she just described, it describes Louis perfectly. Solemn, quiet, beautiful, because he's a stag, and cold, right? No matter how many branches she goes through, she can never find an exit. It's a lonely sea of trees. So, oh my god, they went there. Okay, these two are having sex. Okay, yeah, because they set this up beforehand, how Louis and Haru have a relationship with each other. Or, I don't know. I thought it was just a fling before, but it looks like Louis is a regular visitor of Haru, so they definitely do have some type of relationship with each other. I don't know if it's official or if it's just, one and done thing or friends with benefits maybe. I don't know. I'm not saying all this. It's sexy. Oh my god. Okay. I only talk about the relevant stuff. So from Haru's perspective then I'm not repeating all that now. This deer always has a lonely look, even at times like this. So why is that? Does she feel like she's not really connecting with Louis in a way? Like, because I remember the first time we saw them together, right after the stage fight, and she said, are things not going your way? And Louis just said, I like how you don't pry, Haru. So that means she pretty much like doesn't like peel back his layers too much or try and get in his business. And if he doesn't share her problems with her too much, then I can see why there wouldn't be a genuine connection between these two outside of sex, outside of the superficial, you know? So I find that kind of fascinating. Anyway, when I think about it, he was the same way when I first met him. It was in the spring when I was a first year high schooler. This should be enough for the day. So she goes outside. And okay, this is their first meeting. What happened? Oh, sorry for scaring you. Why is he bleeding? Oh, I'm just shedding my antlers earlier than I expected. You're from the gardening club, right? Uh-huh. Yes. Promise me. What? Promise me that you won't tell anyone. Swear that you won't tell anyone that Louis Red Deer lost his antlers. Why is he wait, why is he self-conscious about that? I don't understand because deers lose their antlers. I didn't know this before, but deers actually lose their antlers like every year. Like they actually shed them. I thought they just kept them forever, but apparently not. And they even like eat their velvet once they're like uh, pruning the skin away. So it's pretty terrifying. But this shouldn't be something he should be concerned about. But Louis has this thing, this complex where he doesn't want to show any type of weakness at all. And I guess for deers, I don't know if it's true or not. Their antlers are like a symbol of like their pride and stuff. You know, because they're considered the prince of beasts and whatever. And these antlers are his crown. So probably just doesn't want to be seen without them. So Louis was the son of a noble family. He was treated as a celebrity in the school since his first day. Even though he's just a deep Even though he's just a deer, it was very evident that he didn't want anyone to know how imperfect he was. But as for me, at the time, okay, so Haru just said it. So she's good at reading people too. Like, they're both lonely. Let's see, Louis the Red Deer? Who's that? I wasn't even interested in any of that. You don't know me? Not really. Look, I think you're being too self-conscious. My club members skip club activities on a regular basis, so I've got my hands filled every day. Okay, so she was there alone even at the start. Well, that suits me quite nicely. Let's have a deal. Listen, it takes 10 days for fake antlers. Why, Louis? He's that insecure about his antler shedding, where that's a completely natural thing. I guess he just wants to look strong all the time. I'll give you 10,000 yen bills if you can keep this quiet. I want I want to let I want you to let me borrow your club space for 10 days. Haru just looks at it. I'm not scared of your bloody face. That I accept your money. I don't need money, okay? We're going to do this on a different condition. What condition? Isn't it obvious that I can fix your head? I see a scholarship. Students have single rooms, so no one would freak out just because you're not in your room. I don't know about your classes, though. I could skip school for half a year if I wanted to. Does he have that type of influence where he could just leave school and not get in trouble for that or kicked out? Because isn't their academy, Chiriton, supposed to be a prestigious, like, institution? I wonder how Legosi does. He doesn't seem like the studious type. Anyway, I didn't think they'd have a place like this in the school. I'm Haru, and I'm the owner of the gardening club. And you're Louis, right? I always come here to take care of the plants. Let's have a get 10 days together. You're free to act however you like. You're here with me especially, since I know nothing about the mask you wear at school. Thanks. Oh, that's nice. So, since Haru doesn't have any preconceived notions about Louis, that means Louis is free to be pretty much to be himself, so he doesn't have to put up a front in front of Haru. I wonder how if he acts any different from how he acts with like other people. Like clearly he's much more affectionate with Haru. I wonder if this is how it like happened. So this is what, 2 days later? It didn't take long for us to be frank with each other. I told you it's fine. No, it's not. I looked it up in the library when you shed your antlers. You're supposed to disinfect the spots where they fall off. Then let me do it. I can take care of myself. Hey, don't even try to act like a perfectionist in front of me. When I first met you, you looked like Bambi covered in blood. Bambi? Question mark. You need to quit exaggerating. Just stay still. Okay, they're struggling. Oh, sorry. Well, and sexual tension between these two already. So they just get close. I wonder, is so is this when Haru was a first year? So how long have they known each other? Has it been like a year or two? Because I know Louis older than Legoshi, and Haru's a year, an upperclassman as well, older than Legoshi. Haru's like 18, right? So this was last year when they met. Okay, so they've known each other for quite a while. Sorry, what am I even doing? Trying to pursue a female when I haven't even grown my antlers back? I'm such an idiot. I'm a little confused. Why does Louis think he needs his antlers? Unless he uses them. He feels like he's undercompensating, so he needs to overcompensate by having his antlers as a confidence thing to gas himself up. Let's see. I'm sorry. For how long were you expected to be perfect? Oh, so okay, so Haru sees Louis for what's going on right now. So she sees that he's hurt. I don't know much about Louis, like his backstory or reason why he was selected to be in drama club has not been revealed yet. Because what we know, he comes from a prestigious family, right? So is it the burden of expectation that's placed upon him? It very well could be because Haru just says, "How long were you expected to be perfect?" Our memories together were radiant, sad, and irreplaceable. So that's the flashback, right? So this is present day. Hey Haru, where they go? Where they go? Are you going to the Meteor Festival? Yeah, I'm gonna sell plants and flowers. I need to maintain the club budget. I can give you all the money you need for the budget. This is the only place we can meet anyway. I want love more than I want love more than money. And he just pats her on the head. He doesn't even like acknowledge her. That's kind of mean. Because even though they just had sex, Haru's still kind of lonely. Like, look at this. This feels like it's one-sided. Let's see. You told me that you understand my situation. It's a young beast's duty to maintain a pure bloodline. Ooh. And it was decided that I will marry my fiance after I graduate so I can succeed the family. I don't even have a say in the matter. Really? So is this like are his parents like just calling the shots with his life? Is that what's going on? Because he he likes Haru, it seems like, but if that's what's separating him from Haru, so based on the two characters, Legoshi and Louis, the thing that's dividing Legoshi from Haru is the fact that he's a carnivore, right? So and they're pretty much incompatible, seemingly incompatible at least, despite having I don't even know if they have like chemistry. I don't know yet. I need to see more of the relationship bloom. Yeah, because even that's still kind of one-sided on that end, and on this end, burdened by expectation. Even though they're both herbivores. Let's see. I need to have a red deer partner, and you need to find a dwarf rabbit partner. So is that the status quo that they're expected to maintain? Like like no interspecies romances. I wonder how common that is, or is it looked down upon? Like certain relationships are looked down upon in real life. If so, that's an extra layer that'd be much welcome to be added into this story. All interspecial relationships are bound to turn into silly school memories. Alright, I'm off to the club. Be sure to go to your dorm at nights. It's been getting dangerous outside lately. I know. See ya. Maybe when I turn into a lonely adult, I can laugh about it. I'll see you again. And, oh, Legoshi shows up. Was just about to knock on the door, too. Ah, Louis. Oh, so he just, wow, Legosi took some initiative and showed up to the club on his own. No excuses, he just kind of came, so he's much more comfortable and friendly with her. That's actually, that is great. That is great. Oh, that was the end of the chapter? Okay. It's getting interesting. I wonder what he has to say. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. I'm excited to see what's gonna happen next. I am very invested in the story now. It is going places I didn't think it would go. So, with that being said, I will see you during chapter 27. I wonder how Legosi's gonna react to this.